Thanks for joining us on Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged, where the message is always truthful, authentic, and inspiring. For more information on Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged, visit BobbyeandTonilee.com. Now your hosts, Bobbye and Tonilee.
Welcome to Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. My name is Bobbye Brooks.
And I'm Tonilee Adamson.
Thanks for joining us here at K-Praise 1210 a.m. every day at 10:30. Yes, we are on the halves now. Only the halves.
On the halves?
We're on the halves.
Is that a saying?
I don't know. I think it's a saying.
It is a saying, Eddie?
I think so.
Eddie
on the halves as opposed to the wholes.
On the halves or the
But
have-nots?
because we are two halves, we still make the whole. But regardless of that, we're on at 10:30 every day at K-Praise. You can live
San
stream
Diego.
it.
If you're watching us on YouTube, it's San Diego station.
That's right. And if you're watching or listening to podcasts all over the world, we are based in San Diego. You can go to kprz.com, and wherever you may be in the world, just check the time zone, and 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, you can live stream through the actual kprz.com website or app. Go to dailydisciples.org and watch the videos at Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. Go to the YouTube channel and just keyword Daily Disciples or Bobbye and Tonilee. You can do that with all the social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check out the Instagram. And right now we're getting a lot of good feedback on Google+. So again, you can, I would say go to google.com, keyword Bobbye and Tonilee.
Bobbye.
Or Daily Disciples. Either one of those, you will find us on the social media sites, okay?
So
Remember
why
that.
Daily Disciples, Bobbye?
Well, Daily Disciples is the ministry name, and
Okay, so Bobbye and I started how many years ago? 16?
a long time ago.
Years ago as prayer partners, became friends, started the ministry of Daily Disciples at a church. The ministry got big at that church. We ended up on radio doing some television things. So then at that time we left the church and went to women's ministries everywhere, not just
One church.
one church, because our heart is to help women everywhere. Now, of course, that rubs off on the men too, of course, but our heart is to help women because we're two women. We come from different perspectives. But then, as we were going down this path, we realized just how expensive everything is. So Bobbye, being a genius that she is,
Thank you.
yes, okay, started studying the online world because she got her MBA at San Diego State, her executive MBA at San Diego State during the dot-com bubble. Mm-hmm. So she was learning all of this online thing. So in 2002, this little women's ministry had its own website, and we were posting the messages online. I mean, we had a blog. We then started writing daily devotionals since 2002. I mean, everyone's saying we're crazy, we're never going to keep it up. And look, all these years later, what are we really highlighting though? Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged, we like to talk about a lot of things. So of course, the foundation is the Bible, but we want to talk about death, divorce, depression, like all those other topics. But our other half, because you said two halves make a whole. So we have Daily Disciples, but we also have Media for Women. Now, yes, Media for Women, most of our clients are men. Is that not the oddest thing? Again. What is Media for Women? Go ahead, Bobbye.
Well, we've talked about this many times, but I got two very special announcements that I want to talk about.
From Media for Women's side.
From Media for Women's side. Because Media for Women is really it's a big marketing media service company, right? And we help people get started in business. And then we also help businesses really learn how to use social media, video marketing. And the statistics are incredible right now. Mobile marketing is growing at a rate of like 200% per year. Mobile marketing is all the marketing that's on our mobile phone. Okay, so anything digital or mobilized. If your business, ministry, nonprofit, whatever you're doing is not mobile optimized, then you're not being seen by a huge majority of the world, not to mention just a huge majority of your population. It's like we're constantly telling you, go to YouTube and watch the videos, right? Some of you do, some of you don't. because some people listening right now are saying, I have no idea how to go to YouTube. I don't know how to use those things. Well, if you're a business owner and you don't know how to do it, you're in big trouble because the competition is coming and they're going to take you out because we're seeing that. Look at national chains.
Well, you have been saying this for 8 years. Things you used to say 8 years ago started happening 2 years ago.
So
you have been ahead of the curve, and that's why you're doing this.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I just want to mention, though, look at national chains, big brands that are constantly cutting. The competition, there's smaller companies that are rising up and taking business. And we're all about small business, and we're all about helping the individual entrepreneur. So we're launching 2 new projects. One is the M4W Academy. Okay, so the M4W Academy is going to include classes and actual series of classes that you can be a member of, so you don't even have to pay for the class individually. I have been on these websites for years buying classes. There's lynda.com, there's Udemy, there's Skillshare. You're going to pay anywhere from $15 to $25 to $50 either a month or per class. We're doing something revolutionary right now, and it is revolutionary. For an introductory offer period of time, we're going to open up the M4W Academy for only $5 a month. Now that is an introductory offer. We will grandfather in everyone who signs up for $5 a month.
So what are they going to learn on the Academy?
Well, you tell them.
All right. So you are going to learn things like how to develop your own website.
Yes.
I mean, that is a big deal. Do you realize what a big deal it is? We see these commercials on TV. Bobbye and I do. We sit and we go, that is a joke that they say that's a free website. That is not a free website. If it's a free website, it's not going to represent what they want anyway. And you think it's free. It's not free. You've got so many domain costs. You've got hosting costs. You've got costs, of course.
That's right.
They are doing something to pay for that commercial. So believe me. But this, for $5, we're going to have up different classes to walk you through how to develop your own website.
But that's not all.
Will it take you some time? Yes. But it's going to be right there for $5 a month, and you can go as fast as you want. The next thing.
Wait a minute, though. I just want to say this. I don't want people to think it's just a website thing. These classes are not just about a website. That's just an example.
That's one class.
I have a whole series on how to build your business online. That's everything from finding the right name.
Yes.
To social media marketing. I'm going to do a whole series on video marketing. I'm actually going to have Eddie help me out on that. Video marketing, if you do not have a video marketing plan, 72 hours of video are uploaded every minute on YouTube. That's crazy. So people are watching
you need to
videos.
have not only a video marketing plan, then you need to have a video marketing presence. That's the goal. The goal is that you have a presence on YouTube.
So we're going to teach you how to do all that and so much more. So m4wacademy.com is the website. We'll talk more about that. $5 a month. After
Little
the break.
Caesar's Pizza, $5.
After the break, I'm going to tell you about
It's lunchtime.
the next exciting opportunity coming up that many of you need to jump on.
So you're listening to Bobbye Tonilee Unplugged, and we will be right back.
Hi, I'm Elena Lai Echeverry with Charity Wings, and I'm here to tell you about our 10-year anniversary Art Decadence celebration. We're having a festival on May 14th, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's free admission for everyone, and we encourage the entire community to come. If you'd like, you can pre-buy activity wristbands that give you unlimited access to all the fun projects we'll be doing, including welcome home plaques, we'll be doing cards, we'll be doing fused glass projects, as well as thank you cards for the firefighters that will also be here visiting, where you can check out their fire trucks and talk to them, ask them questions, and just thank them for their service. There's going to be live entertainment, there'll be local community acts as well as a magician. We'll have food, beer, and wine inside the Art and Craft Center where you can etch a beer stein and get it filled with beer. So please come join us. It's an all-day event, free for the community. For more information, check out our website.
Hi, you are listening to Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. My name is Tonilee Adamson.
And I'm Bobbye Brooks.
And you can find us through our website at dailydisciples.org. You can press on the Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged banner, and there we will show up on YouTube. And the reason why we are on YouTube is because YouTube is the second largest search engine, and we want to train you through the Media for Women Academy, how to have your own YouTube presence. So Bobbye, we're coming back with
I know. We're talking about it.
Introducing our two new things, the Mastermind Group that you're going to start again, and also the M4W Academy.
So M4W Academy.com, and the other one is Mastermind 2.0. Now, the website is going to be Mastermind2.com because they won't let me do a .0 to buy a domain name. So it's like the .0.com doesn't work.
Can you write point?
I won't do that.
You can write the word
I
point,
won't.
P-O-I-N-T.
It's going to be, but the name is
.com, D-O-T.
The name, you know, somebody sent me an email and said they hate it when you interrupt me. Just saying. Okay.
Just one person?
Yeah, just one.
Well, then that
That's
doesn't
pretty
matter.
good. Okay. Mastermind 2.0 is the name of the new Mastermind Group. The website is mastermind2.com. And we did a really great, we had just an amazing group of women that for several months we spent time together learning everything from naming to branding and we got all the way to building websites. And I would say probably half of the group really did finish and the other half got completely overwhelmed, which is completely understandable. Now, the Mastermind 2.0 group is going to be utilizing a multitude of platforms. We're going to be using video. We're going to be using live broadcasting. We're going to be using private groups. We're going to be utilizing all types of different ways that you as a group will be involved in this process. Tonilee is going to be helping. I'm going to be helping. There's going to be some experts in the group contributing. But trust me, this is going to be something that I'm only going to open it up for the month of May. So it's open until May 31st.
What part?
The registration, you go to mastermind2.com, mastermind, the number 2.com, and the registration one-time price is $10 a month. Now it's $10 a month, okay? Again, this is a price where most people are raising their prices on these monthly things. I'm dropping mine. You want to ask me why?
I do. How come, Bobbye?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because the people who need to know this the most are not able to sustain an ongoing monthly fee, and you lose momentum, and then you start asking yourself, why am I paying $50 a month for this? Or why am I paying $25 a month for this? I'm not getting anything out of it. $10 a month, my goal is to reach the masses. This time, I want to reach the world and this is not limited at all, by the way. This is not just for women.
Oh, is that what limited meant? Just for women?
Yeah. Last time we just limited to women. It's not just Christian. It's not just women. It's men.
The Mastermind Group is not just women anymore.
Right.
And the M4W Academy is never just for women.
Right.
Right.
They're both open to everybody.
But our business is open to everybody.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the Mastermind2.com, Mastermind 2.0, is anyone at any level. And we are going to be doing, you'll see everything on the website when you go to mastermind2.com. You can register right now for $10 a month. I'm going to leave it open until May 31st.
Great.
After that, we're shutting it down.
Oh, you're not shutting it down.
I'm shutting it down after that.
Why would you shut it down?
Because I'm going to shut it down. This is a.
Oh, this is the map.
This is the Mastermind
Okay.
Group. It's really important, and I would highly recommend that if you're listening. I had a lot of people come up to me after when we got the other one started, trying to get in. There has to be a cutoff point, or everybody is at different places. So I highly recommend that you register now, because we're going to get started in a couple of weeks. So if you're listening to this program, we may have already gotten started. So if it is not May 31st yet and you're listening to this show, get registered now. Mastermind2.com, $10 every month. Okay, so this is every month. Now, what are we going to be doing every month? You're going to find out. It's going to be laid out very clearly. You'll see how the process is going to work. If you have any questions, call 800-992-0369. Now, TL, any questions you have for me?
No, the M4W Academy. Let's talk about that.
M4W Academy is ongoing. This is a $5 a month introductory offer. Anyone who signs up, and here's the website, is M4WAcademy.com. You want to say that for me?
M4WAcademy.com, and it's 4, number 4.
Right, M4WAcademy.com. It's introductory special offer of $5 a month. Now, we're going to change that price at some point. That price is going to go up. We're going to grandfather in everyone who signs up now. So we have an introductory offer. And why are we doing this at this price?
Well, it's the same thing.
Because we want people to get on here and take advantage. I mean, you need to, it's kind of like test driving the car. It's like a 30-day offer and saying, do you like this or not? Well, this is something that you are going to learn. And Toni Lee's got some new classes for the first time she's putting up that have never been put up before. Such as?
I know, I've had a lot of people ask me how to teach the Bible. So we've written all these Daily Disciples Bible studies, and people don't know how to host a Bible study. Like, how do I not only teach the Bible, how do I host a Bible study? If I just want to facilitate, how do I facilitate? So Bobbye has talked me into it. It's funny because so many people have asked me, but you're the one who's
I am going to make her do, she's going to have a class on how to host your own Bible study, how to teach a Bible study,
how to troubleshoot the problems that happen. I mean, you know, it's interesting because when the Lord has used you, and you know this, who's listening right now, God has used each of us differently. He's given us all different gifts. Well, we take for granted the wisdom that God has given us as we've developed through the years, those gifts.
Well, that's how I feel about what I do.
Yeah, and you don't realize, oh, somebody else hasn't been developed in this and would like your, yeah. And so I've always thought, why do you want to know that? Like, as if.
But you say that to me all the time.
I know, I do. I say it to you all the time. Bobbye, they don't know what you know. You need to teach them. Right.
I think you also should do a spiritual gifts assessment class.
Yeah, I could do that.
I have so many classes for you that you're going to do at M4WAcademy.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
M4WAcademy.com is the website. You can get registered today for $5. We're going to grandfather in everybody who signs up. And we're not going to tell you how long we're going to keep this open, okay? So at some point, that price is going to change. We're going to grandfather in everybody who signs up now for $5. And what's going to happen is every month there's going to be new classes. Eddie's got classes teaching. We've got people that's going to be teaching social media. Not all of this is business. There's people that are going to be teaching cooking. Let me just make one note, speaking of that. If you have a class that you would like to put on the Academy, you need to contact us. Because if you've got something already filmed, we need to see it. Because it has to be approved by us. We have a certain style our producer's very picky about. We want to make sure your class is done really well. If you would like to film your own class, we will do that for you for a charge. It will cost a minimal fee of filming and producing the class for you that then goes on the M4W Academy. So all of this is explained at M4WAcademy.com. If I were you, I would highly recommend taking advantage of this opportunity. This is your time to create a class and put it online with a company that is going to promote it to the world, okay? Now, you can then take it and sell it on your own website, because if we produce it for you, it's yours. We will take a percentage of sales from the website. You get a percentage of sales from the website, okay? At $5, nobody's getting rich. But what does happen is the number of sales per month. So if you sell 1,000 of them per month, you can see how you do the math. So what we want to do is really get the information out there. Why? To help people. And I'm sure all of you have some way to do that. So for more information, call us, 800-992-0369. This could be the very thing you've been looking to do. Don't forget, Mastermind 2.0 launching now. Go to mastermind2.com. M4W Academy.com launching for only $5 a month. Can't beat those deals, right?
That's right. That's good.
For more information, daredisciples.org or mediaforwomen.com, 800-992-0369. Until next time, this has been Bobbye Tonilee here at Bobbye Tonilee Unplugged. Have a great day. God bless, and we will see you soon.
Thanks for tuning into Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. Tune in every day on air and online. For more real life, real answers from Bobbye and Tonilee. Subscribe to the Bobbye and Tonilee channel, and for more information, visit bobbyeandtonilee.com.